do not stop. And if you do stop, make sure it's only for a moment, because I'm on your tail.
Another week to attack your week, to attack your life, to be the best you can fucking be. All you can give is your best. Effort is effort, and the show must go on. Training went last week. Yeah, good. Still got a couple tempo sessions. Well, I had one like tempo fast session, and then one or a couple of hill sessions. So all like the hill sessions get your heart rate up into that threshold zone without that speed, and then one session where we actually work with some faster speeds, some 4-minute Ks, some 3:45 Ks. All included in, it was like, I'll explain the session in the fucking video, not now. But yeah, good mileage done last week, some good strength work. My legs are feeling good, man. I'm so happy with how like my legs are handling the volume and the load, and also my nervous system is handling it super well. I think I've gone from like super high rocks training where the big focus on threshold, and that's more intense on your nervous system. Just with all the faster stuff, it taxes you a little bit more mentally and what's the word, like almost like systemically, but the volume side of things is more taxing on obviously your joints and your ligaments with the constant poundage, etc. Because obviously with the high rock stuff you can do a lot more different modalities in terms of getting your aerobic stimulus. So whether that be ski, road bike, whatever, you can afford to do that in the high rock stuff and then leave the sort of faster stuff to do with the running. Whereas for the backyards, for the ultras, time on feet is crucial. Making your tendons and ligaments adapt to that, super important. But overall, it's also allowed me to adapt my training and train in a much different way, which is ultimately going to strengthen me in different ways that I probably neglected for a little bit, in terms of like the plyos, the heavy compound lifts, the isometrics, all of these little things that ultimately build in this better athlete and the full picture. And that's how, as an athlete, you have to view it as a picture, almost like an artist. Hunter McIntyre talks about this, especially if you're a younger athlete, and not trying to rush things, and understand there is time and there's a process to everything, and building a complete package. You know, when you try to rush it, you miss certain things, and understanding there's seasons to be an athlete, especially like if you're not doing a specific high level sport like football or fighting, like the endurance, depending on who you are, like I want to explore a couple of things like the ultras, the high rocks. The high rocks has been a massive focus the last 12 months, but now we're diving a bit more into ultras, and then after I could probably go back into high rocks. But this period in the high rocks is building on things that I haven't been able to build upon in the high rocks prep. But ultimately, when I go back to training more specifically for high rocks, this is only going to help it. It's only going to make me more of a stronger athlete, a more durable athlete, a more complete athlete. And I think understanding those cycles, super important. So yeah, man, I'm just excited to carry on soiling myself, to carry on obliterating myself in the best way. And when I say obliterating myself, like I am sensible with it. I have a lot of knowledge of my own body and my own training. I study this shit more. People just think I'm a fucking nut job that talks a load of shit, that swears a load of times and puts everything in some weird metaphorical story. But bro, it's calculated, it's methodical. Trust me. Source, trust me, bro. Nah, seriously, I do a lot of time in researching this stuff and examining and analyzing my own training. And yeah, we'll see if it fucking pays off. But all I can do is slaughter myself and hunt my lesser self. Get the fuck after it. Do not stop. Do not stop. And if you do stop, make sure it's only for a moment, because I'm on your tail. I am on your fucking tail, and I do not stop. Godspeed. Wagwan folios. It is Monday morning. Last week, good week of training. Stressful week outside of training, but a good week of training. Body feels great. My legs are feeling springy. Yeah,
A lot of hills on the treadmill last week, a lot of incline work, so that's good. And we are in the new week. This week I want to do 140-ish, 150k-ish with some good strength work and some good a couple of tempo workouts in terms of the running, and maybe a little high rocks workout in terms of going from running to strength, but we'll see how the legs are feeling. It's not the priority, but I like to still keep it sizzly. But last week I didn't really do any high rocks movements in my strength work, so no sleds, no wall balls really, no farmers, no nothing, which is kind of unusual, to be honest. What is that? It's kind of unusual because I've had that in my, at least a little bit in my weekly training for the last however long. But you just have to prioritize, especially when you're tight on time and stuff. And right now that isn't the priority, so we had to just miss it out a little bit. And also, actually no, I was doing burpees. I did quite a lot of burpees last week. But just when my back was playing up after a leg day for a couple of days, I didn't end up doing any sleds. But this week we'll definitely try to get a little bit more in, but still prioritize the durability and strength work, because that is most key. That's what's going to get me through last man standing. That's what's going to get me through fucking Moab. You understand? Yeah. And yeah, brother. That week starts off today. So we got some chocolate oats to go down the action, and then yeah, we'll probably, today's workouts will consist of some easy running, probably 10 to 15k, just because I done 30k on Saturday and 20k Sunday. So you know, today might be a bit more of a down day, but my legs feel good, so it'll be easy running anyway today, with some strength work paired with some stairmaster, because I didn't really go on the stairs last week. I don't think I did one stairmaster workout last week. I ended up just covering miles instead, but I did a lot of incline, either outside or on the treadmill, so that sort of makes up for it, but also not, because stairs are completely up. But yeah, and then some bike, a lot of bike this week, a lot of stairs, a lot of running, and we're just building. If you're going to do anything on this fine Monday, is understand that you should be grateful to have a week, another week, to attack the week, to attack your life, to be the best you can fucking be. Oh my God, I don't know how many times I can stress it. Let's get it. We are running some easy miles. Basically what I'm going to do is 10k easy around this park. And then there's this hill near me where it's like a kilometre up, and like between 150, 200 meters of climbing, all on road, so no trail. Oh God, so no trail, but still 1,000 meters and 100 to 200 meters of climbing. Once we do 10k in the park, I'll run to that hill, which is another couple k, and then I'll do that hill 2 times. So it'll be 4k total, going up, down, and then run home. So I'm hoping we finish on 16k-ish, 10 miles-ish, with 14k of that easy, and then obviously the 2 kilometre ups being at a decent like effort. It's not going to be crazy, but actually if you're running up a hill, you push a little bit. So yeah, that's what we'll do, and then that should box off today. Good stuff, yeah. Overall, legs are feeling pretty good. Bit tired, just from general life, but legs feeling pretty good. And you know, if you can get these sort of easy runs done, not easy runs, if you can get your sort of runs and your workouts done when you're in the midst of normal life and chaos and tiredness and all that shit, then when you come to race day, you know you can do it tired. So although your easy sessions are easy, you're still carrying the fatigue from the day and stuff. So you know, understand that all you can give is your best. Effort is effort, and the show must go on. For the show to go on, you have to show up. chuggers. The next thing, some RDLs with some box step ups or bench step ups with the med ball on my shoulder, because I'm rucking a body up a fucking mountain. That's what we're practicing. Got a body here, and you go bam, 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 like you're fucking carrying that body, because you never know when someone's gonna need carrying up or down a mountain. That's why we train for this shit. Simple. In all honesty, no human, I probably won't be carrying a 15 kg body up or down a mountain. But what's good about the med ball is that it's all wobbly and shit. It's not like an evenly distributed weight, like it's all over the place. So it throws the body off quite a lot, which puts a bit more strain in your core and, you know, forces you to be a bit more concentrated and get your CNS a little bit more working, because when you're in the mountains, when you're on the trails, even when you're on the tarmac, you gotta be concentrated. Your body must be durable for miles and destruction and soil playtime. The only way to do that is to try and mimic that shit. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Feeling fucking fantastic, you. Right, let's go in for the next set. Boys and girls. Take a deep breath, take a deep breath. Oh, there's balls, Jack. Come on. There's not many better things to do on a Monday night. What time is it? 9:30 p.m. Then get into a gym. No music. Drop your headphones. Split those puppies in half. And just get after it. Sweat, bleed, suffer, dream, think, obliterate, eviscerate, become, destroy. There's many things you can do on these beautiful, wonderful Monday nights. Only thing I wish I had was a ketone right now, because that would get my brain on fire. That would get me thinking. This is where ideas are born. This is where dreams are made. And I'm waffling now, I am waffling. But the premise is, get after it, sweat, destruct yourself a little, you know? You gotta destroy yourself a little to find yourself a little, or find yourself a lot, to be honest. It's a beautiful masterpiece. Destroying your body. It's a beautiful, lifelong masterpiece. Oh. Boys and girls, first tempo session of the week completion. So it's 3K warm up, then 3K at 4-minute pace, 4-minute K pace, 3-minute float in between, and then that again. So 2 times 3K at 4-minute pace with 3-minute float in between, then 3 by 1K at 3:45 with 60-second float in between, then 5 200s at 3:20 with 60-second, sorry, unlocking the car, with 60-second float in between, and then 3K warm down. So overall, good fucking stuff. Look how wet it is. This whole shirt, the Insanity Wind shirt that I was given by a guy, sick guy. I don't know if I showed the vlog. I posted it on Insta, but I don't know if I showed the vlog. I need to show the vlog. It's gonna go in the washout. But change colour, and I birthed it in the soil, just like how the shirt should be birthed in the soil. And then I did program myself assault bike intervals as well, but because that tempo run session 1 was quite hefty, to be honest, it's a lot of volume in one go, and just running out of time on the day, because usually I get a session in the morning, but I couldn't because just busy with work, so I just had to get it done. So I only got into the gym at like 6 o'clock. So I was just restricted on time. So what I end up probably doing is bike, because I was also meant to do Stairmaster, so I would do bike instead of Stairmaster. Bike instead of Stairmaster, that has some like burpees integrated into it, and then that's it for today. Just because if you restrict from time, I could just end up fucking myself. I want this week to be a good week, and sometimes time and life get in the way of things, but you adjust, you work around it, you find a way to roll with the punches and work with it. Oh fuck, ticket. And that is the game. And understand everyone's in the same boat. Everyone's trying to make time for their shit, for their training, for their goals. And yeah, life will sometimes just remind you, you're not the daddy. You are not the daddy. But game's a game. Still good session, good stimulus, good progress, feeling good, legs are feeling poppy. Still being able to pump out the tempo work in between all this volume. That shows the legs are holding up fucking good. But yeah, got to keep hustling, keep stacking days, stacking hours, stacking Ks, and eventually the fruits grow on the tree. Get the fuck after it, do not stop, remember why you're doing this. What gone? It is Wednesday morning, and yesterday I didn't actually get the opportunity, or I just didn't prioritize the easy loop in the evening because I was just doing more work, and yeah, it just didn't seem feasible. So I ended the day on like 18k, and then also I didn't get the Stairmaster in, or the bike, the 30 minutes extra with the burpees. So that is something that we have to catch up in the week, and I think that's something to realize for everyone. If you like work a lot, or you have responsibilities like kids, partners, all these other things, is there might be a day where you don't get everything that you need to get done in that day, but that doesn't mean you can't then just fit it into the rest of the week. And that's what I like to do. That's why I like to keep my programs flexible, and just make sure that the volume is done over 7 days, not trying to fit everything in exactly how I planned on each day, because I understand that every day has its nuances and differences, and it's always different. And to expect you to every day to go exactly to plan how you want it is unrealistic. So don't do that. Just as the punches come in, roll, slip, bomb. That's a Tuesday, bomb. Then Wednesday we might fit in a 1, 2, 3, bomb. Then we might take a couple hits Thursday, and then Friday we come back. Saturday slip, Sunday bang, bang, bang. And then we fit it in all in the week. How we got to do it? Take a couple punches to give a couple punches. And sometimes you might be able to fit in a 1, 2, 3, 4. And some days you might have to take a 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my analogy. So roll with the punches, get the fuck after it. We've got an easy 60 minutes. Today, it's actually me and my girlfriend's 3rd anniversary, so we're gonna go out for a meal later. Pretty crazy, 3 years. First person to really, or that I felt really believed in me, and a true one of one human. I don't really talk about my relationship much because I don't really see the need to. That's between us. And but a human, a person that I love more than I'm able to express, and that's a lot for me because I love to talk shit. But she truly is a special person, puts up with a lot from me in terms of my chaoticness and my desire to want to fucking conquer thyself, conquer thy world. And she believes in me, which is all you really need in a partner, to be honest, and you can make it work. But yeah, so it means that I have to fit in my volume in the day. So we got 20k to tick off, or I might even end up having to fit a bit more in late in the evening when we're back. And it's good night practice. So 20k on the day to box off, and then if we can, that half an hour bike or Stairmaster. Yeah, brother. Let's get the fuck after it. Do not stop, attack, 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 and become. Boys and girls, and I have the red rapid cap. I got a new set of clothes, and this red rapid cap was a special request because look at that thing. Who doesn't want to destroy themselves in this thing? Or who looks at the red cap and doesn't feel the necessity to destroy themselves? because if you do feel like that, I can't relate, because this makes me want to absolutely cause a bloodbath on myself. So here we are, Friday morning. Yeah, had a nice day yesterday in terms of output, but I tweaked my groin a little bit playing football. But then this morning I've woken up and it feels much better, so I'm just getting a ticket. It wants to give me one. Oh, don't do this, you can't. Fuck off.